So, and before the break, we were having a conversation about different aspects of combating violence in the community. And
so I had to disagree with my man Stan here about the Malcolm X and the Martin Luther King. I think both of them had leading roles. One of the things I respected about Malcolm X is he had the by any means necessary approach. You get what I'm saying?
And we need some more of that in the community.
Yeah, we need that because we need strong men that line it up. One thing I respected about Martin Luther King is that he was strategic. Even when they didn't allow us to ride the buses, he said, "Y'all not gonna allow us to ride the buses. We gonna walk." The community, everybody came together and walked until they realized that they was losing money and said, you know what, we need to conform to what they believe in. And that's what in our community today. If we were to stand together and get on the same accord, the entire community, not the ones taking them backroom deals that's going to sell us out. Yeah. I'm talking about everybody come together and take a stand. We could force a lot of things in our community, and they're going to have to come with us. Our buying power in America is very big. It's in the billions. We just need to come together and join forces and not try to be better than one another. You ever realize in our community, somebody get a new car, they say, got a new car. You must be doing something. Yeah. It's just like a crab in a barrel mentality. They see you doing good, they looking for a way to bring you down. And I hate to say it don't be the white man, it be the black man. And the white man looking at him smiling like, look at them Negroes. Look at them. Tearing each other down.
Now has any politician visited the communities? Because at least back in the day, even if it was just like insincere photo op, you would see politicians. But in the last 5 to 8 years, it seems like things happen. They don't even send a representative. No. Like I'm for real. Like I talk to people who be like, nobody can come around. Like the cops came, the news came, that was it.
I think it's key that when things take place in the neighborhood, you gotta go and reach out. There's nothing wrong with picking up the phone or sending a card or just say I send my people need that.
And wait, you were gonna say something as well? I know we only got a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna make sure everybody get some comments in.
All right, so I want to defend myself on that. All right, so the reason I compared them to, the difference is Martin Luther King wasn't willing to die. Malcolm X was. Like activists, no disrespect to you, talk, bro. They talk, but if you got men like myself, I would, like, to protect the community, I would stand outside 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, if we had, like, say we had an organization with no charge, and we just walked around, people gonna be less eager to shoot because it's presence. It's presence. Like, if the cops got out their cars and walked, it would be way less violence. Like, if you put the cops that, like, the sergeants, they be in the cars, the sergeants, lieutenants, and the regular cops walk the beat. I promise you, bro, it would not be as much violence.
Stan, I got to disagree with you again, Stan.
We're going to take that off air, though, because we only got like a minute. Right. We actually have, we got Debbie Africa calling in a minute, after 40 years in prison, so we don't want her to wait any longer than the 40 years she already waited to touch down. But we want y'all to just share the last comments about, the loved ones lost, and also any way that we could, support or send some information, that we can join in to get some justice.
Okay. Like again, my name is Catherine Searight. I'm here with my son Aaron Searight. All I want is this, just justice for him. That's all. And if anybody, this is the man who called the detective to call. His name is Detective Moles. The number is 215-686-334. If anybody know anything, please call Detective Moles.
You said 334. What's the last 4 numbers?
3334.
Okay. So say that with number one more time.
Okay, 215-686-3334.
Got it.
The name is Detective Moles. All I want justice. That's all.
And to you all, yeah.
Well, my name is Sean Walker. I'm here with Alissa Jackson. Our son is Symir Walker. We just want justice for our son. Somebody to come clean, put it out there and just get it over. We hurt, we tore up and everything, but we got to keep it pushing for our other kids and stay strong for the rest of the family. The funeral is Saturday. No, don't put that. The funeral is Saturday.
Just justice. That's the main thing. We got some work to do in the community, y'all. I know we talk about a lot of systemic things and political things, but we also got to be real about the accountability aspect with regards to how we resist some of the plots against us as a people. Because we talk about the schools closing, gentrification, the disparity in sentencing, and the lack of integrity when it comes to investigating violence in our community. So we got to be the change we want to see. And I think it takes platforms like this to really step up and stand up. I'm really proud to be part of the WURD family, because when I was working on other stations, we would have never did nothing like this, especially not for this long. We just, too busy throwing on that new future, a little pump or something. So I'm glad that we, doing something that can make a change. And for all the people out there who are going through similar things, I know we talked to Miss Walker had came in and she had a similar situation, and she was saying how some days she was all right, and then other days it might have been like darker than when she first got the news, because there's no way to say, I'm actually a deacon. I was ordained as deacon at Triumph Baptist Church, so we go to funerals like all the time, right? So you get intimately connected with the grieving process, and like you said, when you getting hugs from everybody's calling, it's hard for you to even take in what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be surprised. People listening might not understand. Sometimes it might be so long after the person, has been funeralized that the full effects of the loss really kick in. Yes. And there's no telling when you're going to feel that. So you can't judge somebody else's grieving process. And I think that's important for people to respect the way people grieve and the timing, especially when it comes to families, because one member of the family might go right in right away and be okay within a year's time as far as functioning. Somebody else might have something suppressed, and a couple years later, they still acting out and don't even know what it's for. So I think it's important that we're patient with one another, because it's a collective thing when it comes to grieving, and we got to try our best, because it's hard sometimes not to take it out on each other, because you get angry. And, yeah, definitely. You got the closing words.
I just want to thank Anton and y'all, the studio, for having me here and us families here to talk, to get our word out and make people start thinking. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate this very much, y'all.
I don't know. We're glad we could be here. That's the reason why we do it. We also make $10 million every. No, just kidding. We don't get paid like that. No, but I say all the time, even in class. I say as long as we good in the hood. I think that's important. Oh, and I'm Aaron Smith, the rapping professor. Are we taking a break, Kwesi? Oh, I didn't know. It was a moment of silence. That's what we did, because a lot of people lost loved ones, and I think it's important just to we just didn't know what we were doing real quick, so for those out there who are suffering, that's what I was saying. I think it's important to see how this information can benefit other people. I said before the interview how you got to understand that you're helping other people. Like, there's somebody who's not with other people going through this process. There's some people alone going through this. Some people are getting word like this and they locked up. They might not be able to even be with the family and the support system, and they got to go through all the grieving process and still keep a tough face and still stay safe while they on their block walking the tear. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in general population, you can't be sitting there talking about, yo, man, I need 2 weeks off. You out there. So, for all my people behind bars, for everybody going through their own stuff, might be on papers, got a court date coming up, and you still got to deal with all the nonsense too. I want people to understand that you're recognized, you're appreciated, because it's not easy. And these interviews are hopefully a way for people to see people functioning and struggling through grief and depression and hardship, because we got to keep going. That's one thing we can't do. Like, I don't care if it's the politician, the police, or the families, the community, we can't give up. So I hope, if nothing else from this interview, that if people hearing it, they know that there's life beyond these tragedies, and if anything, help it to motivate you to do more. That's an important thing. Help it. If you get angry, channel that anger. Get angry enough to make a change and be the change you want to see. We got Vince with the news coming up, and after that, we're going to have Debbie and Mike Africa joining the WURD family. After 40 years of incarceration, Debbie Africa is going to talk about how the struggle is going to continue, because we continue to be on the move, y'all. I am Aaron Smith, the rap professor. She is Kwesi, the super producer. Put some respect on her name. He is Jay Scott with 2 T's, taking over technology, and you are waking up with WURD, y'all.